Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Tangy the Caver's wife and I am home alone. So I thought since I had some quiet time that I would take the time out and do this 30 random facts about me video that I have been tagged in three times. Rachel from Be Not Slothful tagged me, Cherish from Hope's Homestead tagged me, and then also Brenda from Brenda's Homemade Basics tagged me. So here we go. My middle name is Tangerine, and I'm not named after the fruit. I am named after the Led Zeppelin song. In fact, when my husband and I got married, I walked down the aisle to Tangerine being played on the acoustic guitar by my brother. So yeah. My fascination with homesteading began in 2011, and I know this because I looked it up, with bread. Learning how to make my own bread is how it all began. I hate snakes. Like, I hate snakes. Just seeing them on television, seeing them in real life, it just gives me the creeps. I'm not terrified of them, I just hate them. Blah. My husband was the first guy I ever dated. Like, there were boys in high school that I liked and they liked me, but my husband was my first date, my first true love, and I'm glad I got it right the first time. So Rachel from Be Not Slothful and her husband shared on their random facts video when they became Christians, and so I wanted to do that too. The Lord saved my soul when I was 10 years old, and it was March 24th, 1991, and it was the best day of my life. Oh, I have hate snakes on here again. That's pretty funny. So that means I have to come up with another fact. I don't even know what number I'm on now. I love broccoli. Broccoli is my absolute favorite cooked vegetable of all time. Hands down, my favorite. I wanted to name my daughter Lorelai from the Gilmore Girls. Not because I love the show so much, but because I thought that was just the most beautiful name I had ever heard in my life. We named her Emily. The next fact is I have lived in 3 different states, and I've lived on one island, which was St. Croix. We moved to the Virgin Islands when I was in the 4th grade. It was right after Hurricane Hugo had hit, and my dad's job moved us out there for a while. And so it was an interesting experience, but I love the States. Okay, so the next fact, the reason why we only have 2 children and not a whole house full is because when I was pregnant with my son, we were diagnosed with anti-M, which is an antibody that was building up, and it could have been detrimental to his life and mine as well. And even though the Lord blessed us and we were both fine and healthy, we just felt like it would be good to stop because they said that with each pregnancy it would get worse. So that is why we only have 2 children. Other than having my 2 kids, I've only ever had to be in the hospital 2 other times. One of them is when I was a kid and I had to have my appendix removed. And the other time was I was a teenager and I had arrhythmia, and my heart palpitations were out of control. And so I was hospitalized overnight for monitoring, and that's it. So otherwise, I'm extremely healthy. I am the oldest of 7 children. I have 4 brothers and 2 sisters. When I was a kid, there was a grocery store in our town called Bilo, and I wanted to grow up to work at Bilo because I wanted to scan the groceries. But I never did get to work at Bilo, which is fine because I worked at Walmart, and that made me realize that I never want to work at another grocery store ever again. When I was in high school, I was in orchestra band. I played the flute, but I don't read music. I actually play by ear. I can also play the piano, but I I don't read music. I have never had a speeding ticket. I've been pulled over, but I've never been given a ticket. And I hope I never get one. I once read 8 books in 2 weeks. They were super good. They were all written by Shelley Shepherd Gray, and they were like Amish fiction books. And they were awesome. I have never pressure canned anything. It is extremely intimidating, but this summer, this year, this is the year. It's gonna happen. I have a pressure canner. I've had it for over a year. I've just not used it because I honestly would love it if my mom could be here and hold my hand through the whole process, actually. But my mom lives far away, so Mom, if you're watching this, when it's time to start canning green beans, please come visit. Another random fact is I have always wanted to live in an apartment, but I never have. To me, apartments just seem like cool houses. They're like a tree house that's not in a tree. I just want to live in an apartment. I don't know. I'm weird. So for those of you who have not watched all of my videos, I have one video called Why I Call Myself the Caver's Wife, and I reveal, I am not a caver. In fact, I am claustrophobic, and I learned that fact while caving with my husband several years ago. That was pretty crazy. Today is April the 14th, and I will be 37 years old in 9 days. Okay. I can do this. I speak in movie quotes fluently. When I was a kid, my favorite books were the Babysitter's Club books. I am an habitual ice eater. I love to eat ice. I crave it. I love to crunch as loud as I want to. It drives people crazy, but it is what it is. I wear a size 10 shoe. Speaking of shoes, I've never understood why girls have a shoe obsession. I have never had a shoe obsession. Tennis shoes, 1 pair of tennis shoes, 1 pair of flip-flops, 1 pair of black flats to wear with my church clothes, black heels to wear with my fancy church clothes, and boots. That's it. That's all I need. I don't love cake. We prefer pie around here. My husband and I both, for our birthdays, would much rather have a birthday pie than a birthday cake. Or banana pudding. I love banana pudding. Last fact. It took me over an hour to come up with these facts. I couldn't think of anything. I'm like, you guys already know so much about me. I don't know what else that I could share with you. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed learning some just weird random facts about me. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, so I am tagging 2 channels. I am tagging Brianne from House to Homestead. Be sure to check her out. And I'm also tagging Trish from Just So Trish. So be sure to check them out and subscribe to their channels if you haven't already. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this. And until next time.